Barcelona way-up approach for Premier League title winning defender Piero Hincapie. Paper Talk. Friday's top stories include: Barcelona are in talks over a deal for Atletico Madrid's Julian Alvarez. Martin O'Neill's meeting with Celtic Supremo Dermot Desmond has been delayed. Wolves are continuing discussions for former Newcastle United fullback Kieran Trippier. Barcelona are weighing up an approach for Arsenal defender Piero Hincapie, but recognise it will be a difficult deal to pull off. Arsenal are putting together a plan to renovate the Emirates Stadium, with Chief Executive Richard Garlick leading talks, according to co-chair Josh Kroenke. Barcelona plot shock transfer Swoop for Piero Hincapie, despite Arsenal holding £45 million purchase option on Bayer Leverkusen loanee. Barcelona are targeting Bayer Leverkusen defender Piero Hincapie as Hansi Flick searches for a left-footed centre-back. However, Arsenal remain in pole position after securing a £45 million purchase option in the Ecuador international's loan agreement. Barcelona step up search for defensive reinforcements. The Catalans are continuing to reshape their squad ahead of the summer transfer window, with Flick keen to strengthen his defence. After securing a deal for Newcastle United winger Anthony Gordon, the Catalan side are also prioritising Atletico Madrid striker Julian Alvarez. According to the Daily Mail, Hincapie has now emerged as a leading target. Barcelona have reportedly called their interest in Inter-centre-back Alessandro Bastoni and see the Ecuador international as a more attainable option. Hincapie's ability to operate as a left-sided centre-back and his composure in possession fit Flick's tactical demands. The 24-year-old is viewed as an ideal profile as Barcelona look to modernise their backline under the German coach. Arsenal remain firmly in control of the situation. However, Arsenal's position in the deal appears strong. Hincapie joined the Gunners on a season-long loan from Leverkusen last summer, with the agreement including an obligation to buy him for £45 million should he meet certain conditions during the season. Leverkusen are also understood to have secured a 10% sell-on clause as part of the arrangement. Arsenal have already agreed personal terms with Hincapie, and the defender is expected to sign a 5-year contract at the Emirates Stadium. Barcelona's interest highlights Flick's determination to recruit a specialist left-footed defender capable of building attacks from deep. The club had explored a move for Bastoni, but financial and sporting considerations forced them to look elsewhere. That leaves Barcelona facing a difficult challenge if they want to land Hincapie. Should Arsenal complete the permanent transfer, any future negotiations would likely have to take place directly with the North London club rather than Leverkusen. The Blaugrana have already shown a willingness to spend heavily this summer following their reported €70 million deal for Gordon. However, prizing Hincapie away from Arsenal could prove significantly more complicated. Barcelona are expected to continue monitoring defensive options as Flick prepares for the new season. The club still want a left-footed centre-back, but Arsenal's contractual advantage leaves little room for manoeuvre. Unless Arsenal back out of the deal, Barcelona may need to make a substantial offer to test Leverkusen's resolve. Piero Hincapie set to join Arsenal permanently after his loan from Bayer Leverkusen, but could Barcelona spoil the party? Meanwhile, Real Madrid want to bring in Paris Saint-Germain midfielder João Neves. Join us for the latest transfer news and rumours from around the globe. Barcelona are considering a move for Bayer Leverkusen's Piero Hincapie this summer. According to the Daily Mail, Arsenal signed the versatile defender on loan last summer, which includes a permanent option clause of £45 million. But the Gunners are yet to confirm whether they will trigger that deal, which would see the Ecuador international sign on a 5-year deal. As a result, Barcelona are sounding out the possibility of a move as they search for a new left-sided centre-back. COPE reports that Real Madrid want to bring in Paris Saint-Germain midfielder João Neves. Neves, 21, is one of the top prospects in Europe and has a contract until 2030, so would not come cheap. Another player who could boost Madrid's flagging squad is their former winger Victor Munoz, who could be re-signed from Osasuna as the club still own 50% of his rights. And the report also states Madrid want to secure some defensive reinforcements and are targeting Inter Milan centre-back Alessandro Bastoni at around €50 million.